In a few minutes, we should be good, okay? Lois
Okay,
and Mimi.
that's it's fine. It's fine, sis. We can do this so many times, and so that day there will be something. I remember
I know.
last 2 weeks or so, we rehearsed. I mean, because I was away, um, um, one of my team members did it, and see that day, she couldn't figure herself out. Like she's been doing it for a while because I'm away. But that particular day, something just went wrong. She was trying to share on Facebook, it wasn't sharing. She was trying to record, the session wasn't starting, the
Okay, I
password
think
was
we're live.
faulty.
I think
Mimi's
we're live
laughing.
now.
Oh, I think the transmission is still breaking, isn't it?
Okay, I think we're live now. Hello, everyone, and good day to you from wherever you are listening to us. I want to apologize for the delay. We had a slight technical difficulties, and I think we figured everything out now. Nonetheless, I'm still very excited about today's webinar, and I am pumped for all that we're about to learn today. Welcome to our webinar, which has been dubbed Beyond Borders. I'm so excited about this webinar because of the resource person we have and all that we're about to learn from her. Now, before I get into that, my name is Priscilla Finn, and I'm going to be your host for this webinar. I am also the programs director for Dada Foundation. Who is Dada Foundation and what do they do? So Dada Foundation is the corporate social responsibility of Wisconsin International University College, Ghana. Wisconsin has campuses in Kumasi and Accra here in Ghana. So Dada Foundation actually has three core objectives. One, Dada Foundation focuses on healthcare, particularly mother and child. Two, education, and then three, business innovation. So for today, we are going to focus on the education bits of the NGO. And specifically, we are going to talk about scholarships, all you need to know about scholarships. So we'll talk about how to find scholarships, how to navigate scholarships, and possibly apply for them. So without wasting much time, I want to bring in our resource person. Our resource person is in herself a beneficiary of a full ride scholarship, if I would say. She's by the person of Dr. Lois Ifwa Ochoa Damte. Um, Dr. Damte has an extensive profile. If I say I want to get into it, I don't think we'll finish today. And I'm not sure what to say or what to leave out. And so I would give her the honors of introducing herself to us. Dr. Damte, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone watching us. It's a privilege to share my thoughts today with you guys. And like I was telling Priscilla, that this has been something we've been doing quite a lot. So for me, I actually work from Mondays to Saturdays, really, because Saturdays are for giving back to societies, and that's my core mantra. I think that to introduce myself, I would say I'm in the capacity of many hats. I'm a Jill of all trades. So like you also said, if I'm to introduce myself, I might leave certain things out and all of that. But I'll go quickly. If you hand me the microphone, I'll go quickly into sharing the presentation and what we are here for. Then during the course of that, I will also present about myself in that. Is it good?
Sure, I think it's great. I like the
Great,
plan.
lovely.
So the
So
floor is all yours, Dr. Lois.
okay, thank you. So I'll just share my screen here.
Well, just before we get into the presentation, um, could you please tell us a little bit about yourself, your education? Have you always schooled abroad? Have you been here in Ghana with us? You know, all we need to know about Dr. Lois in terms of her educational journey.
Okay, okay. So as you rightly said, Lois, I'm fine with Lois, and I actually went to Laboni Senior High School. I'd like to mention them here as well because they've been a very strong pillar for my secondary school education. Then I went on to University of Ghana, the only premier university, but please don't fight me because we'll have a lot of arguments on that and we'll never finish. It's just like
Right.
Ghana and Nigeria jollof, which can never end. And I went on, so in University of Ghana, I studied material science and engineering. For those that don't know, yes, University of Ghana offers engineering courses and it's more nanotechnological based. That is technology in very, very detailed 10 to the power minus 9. We don't want to go into the engineering of it. Then in the course of that, when I finished, I did my national service. But during the course of my national service, I ended up with a fully funded internship here in the UK, somewhere 2015, where I worked with the European Bioenergy Research Institute. And through that internship, which was fully funded, that means that they paid for my flights, they paid for my accommodation, they paid for my tuition, and they paid me for doing the internship.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'll talk about that. I think that was the beginning of everything scholarships for me, and I realized the necessity of doing it. In the middle of that as well, I came back to do my master's that's my MPhil in University of Ghana, Legon, still in the material science engineering department. And through that, I met quite a number of people, and I got the opportunity to come back to the same institute to do a master's by research. So you can say that I did 2 masters. I don't know why I did that, but but anyways, as long as it was fully funded and this was research based and it was strictly impactful, helping to save something in the engineering faculty. So what we're doing was we're converting oils, waste food oils into fuels. And currently, some of the cars that do delivery here in the UK run on those kind of fuels. So in the UK, we separate our waste. And so when we separate our waste, the food waste we get, we squeeze out the oils in them and change the oils to fuels to be run by delivery companies and delivery cars. Then after the master's by research, I got the opportunity to come do a PhD. And so my master's by research was in an area called nanocatalysis. So nanocatalysis is trying to speed up a reaction. So when we get the oils, how can we speed up the conversion of the oils to the fuels? Now, with the same idea, I ended up doing a PhD where we were treating water sources. It's a scholarship that was given by the Global Challenges Research Fund, which was looking at office development assisted countries where we are treating water, trying to, make water safe and whole for reusage, or try to, help in the circular economy. It's some of them are drinkable. One of our many projects runs in Tanzania, campus Dar es Salaam, where they actually slaughter coin to drink, to filter, to buy water on campus. And this water is from their streams and river closer to their university. So that was one of the projects in my early years of the PhD. So I think that's about it.
Sounds exciting and very technical, if I must say.
Yeah. I have not gone into that. I'm trying to speak English and not science. I think hopefully I'm doing well.
I can see that. Yeah. But I want to take you back a little bit. What inspired your choice of doing an engineering degree? Because, most times you hear of business programs, the common ones, but engineering as to get to I can't even say it,
nanotechnology.
Right.
Nanotechnology.
What inspired the whole journey of engineering?
I got the opportunity to share this yesterday in a year 10 class here in the UK. And one of the things I told them was that I just love problem solving. I love opportunities, and I am not shy to say I don't know. I think that's one of the things that really pushed me even into engineering, because you meet it's a quite competitive field. Mostly not even within among women, but mostly among men, because I mean, in my class of university in Legon, I was actually the only girl in like 20 something boys. So you tend to be downplayed a bit. But I think that I've learned to love problem solving. I've learned to work in a team. I'm not shy to say I do not know, which is something that, you know, in Ghana, you cannot do it. Because if you say you don't know it, that means you don't know anything. But well, so be it if it is that. But out of that, I get to learn. And I think that actually led me to engineering. And my daddy as well had a prosthetic replacement of her knee. So when I was following him to the hospital during my early age, one of the things he struggled with a lot was the metal that was used for the prosthetic leg ended up diffusing into his bloodstream. So sometimes you can smell metal coming from his sweat and stuff like that. So I thought that why couldn't there be a better, you know, prosthetic replacement? And that led me to taking a course called biomaterials. I think that it wasn't part of our engineering course, but I took it. And I saw that there are actually prosthetic legs that are